Across the country, people are coming together for the global climate strike. Thanks for staying up late with us. I'm Josh Rowe. Some students skipped class to march. Sydney Edwards joins us now with more from Chattanooga students leading change. Sydney.
Josh, we met the group near Mountain Creek where students filled bag after bag full of trash. Now, this might seem like a small task, but organizers say it could save the environment.
You would be underwater last weekend.
Last week, we reported over an inch of rainfall, and that was just enough to flood Mountain Creek.
And with it came a lot of plastic bottles and a lot of things like that getting washed downstream.
Pop cans, plastic straws, items that washed up here. Mary Beth Sutton works for Waterways and says when creeks rise so quickly, the ground doesn't have time to soak it in, flooding areas.
And if the environment's all clogged up like this and all the chemicals in the water and there's no runoff and everything, and the runoff goes into the creek, it kills the animals that live here and destroys the environment.
Graham Schultz is part of Chattanooga Students Leading Change. She's a high school senior who says trash, like what they're cleaning up today, kills the animals in their habitats. Mary Beth also says new buildings and developments have contributed to the flooding issue, but some of it could be fixed.
We could use pervious pavements or pavers. We could also intersperse green strips with pavement, and that allows for some infiltration.
And when it comes to climate change, Mary Beth says trash pollution is a factor. And when people say that the climate isn't changing, she thinks of the floods we've seen across the nation.
It's happening in Florida. It's happening in Louisiana. There are places that are just going to flood more often. It happens in East Ridge.
She salutes the younger generation and students like Graham for trying to make a difference and planting for their future. Graham says these trees will help soak up some of that water and produce clean oxygen for the Mountain Creek habitat.
If you want to help the environment, Mary Beth says small steps you could make would be using less plastic, eating lower on the food chain, or simply planting a tree. Josh.
Sydney, thank you. Another way to get involved is by adopting a section of Waterway. You can find out more about that on our website, newschannel9.com.